What's going on, everyone? Burbank Aviation, and welcome back to another video. Today we have the October 2023 Windsor Locks International Airport update for you guys. We got a lot to go over in today's video with one-off flights, aircraft changes, and all sorts of stuff to go over in today's video. I really hope you guys enjoy, and anyways, let's just get started. I'm going to start down over here with the cargo section, as we always did here at Windsor Locks. Starting here with this UPS 767-300 freighter. This guy is going to be heading on over to Louisville after arriving in from Ontario for us. Very, very standard out of here. The FedEx 767-300F is going to be heading on over to Memphis after arriving in from Indianapolis, or two FedEx routes. And then our UPS 757-200 is going to be heading on over to Philadelphia after arriving in from Chicago, Rockford. We're going to start off over here with our JetBlue A321 in the present tail, phone in for an A320 as always. This guy is going to be heading on over to Orlando after arriving in from West Palm Beach. And our A321 Neo here in the balloon cell, also operating for an A320, is going to be heading on over to Los Angeles after arriving in from San Juan, Puerto Rico. The Delta 717-200 is going to be making the... Oops. Let's just put that back real quick. The Delta 717 is going to be making a turnaround service on over to Detroit for us today. Two daily right there, a 1707 and one A320. The 737-9GR is going to be making one of three daily services on over to Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport. Very nice to see this service is doing so well. Super excited to see where it can go in the future. The Delta CRJ700 phone in for CRJ900 as always. This guy's going to be heading on over to New York LaGuardia after arriving in from there. And something we almost never see out of this airport, very excited to see this. The Delta 757-200, this guy just came in from Atlanta. This is going to be a one-off flight on, I think it was Saturday the 14th. I want to say Saturday or Sunday, it was either the 14th or 15th of October. We had a one-off Delta 757 out to the Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. So super exciting to see that we got one of these. I really wanted to represent it. So this guy's currently getting fueled up, and he's going to be making the turnaround service back on over to Hartsfield-Jackson. Move around over here to the other side, where we got a couple models to go over. The Frontier A320neo is going to be, sorry about that, it's a bit of a stuffy nose today. The Spirit A320neo is going to be heading on over to Orlando after arriving in from Raleigh-Durham. The Southwest 737-700 in the Colorado 1 livery is going to be heading on over to, we'll say, Baltimore after arriving in from Chicago Midway. The MAX 8 for Southwest in the Heart 1 livery is going to be heading on over to, we'll say, Orlando after arriving in from Tampa. And the 737-700 in the Winglets Canyon Blue here is going to be heading on over to, I don't think I've used Baltimore after arriving in from Nashville. There we go. Covers all the Southwest routes. We still have the two seasonals that aren't around right now, Fort Lauderdale and then Fort Myers. The United A320 is going to be heading on over to Chicago O'Hare on the turnaround service. Just make sure that's correct. Yeah, Chicago O'Hare on the turnaround service. That is a very nice service to see, and they've done a very good job with that. This United 77 MAX 8, I don't use this often here in the airport updates, but I do want to use this right here. This guy's going to be heading on over to Denver on the turnaround service. We're getting a 737-900ER on the weekdays and then an 800 on, 900ER on the weekends and then an 800 on the weekdays right there. The American 737-800 is going to be heading on over to, we'll say, Miami after arriving in from Dallas-Fort Worth. Very standard for those 737-800s out of here. The A321 right here, and this is the standard livery, is going to be heading on over to, we'll say you'll be heading on over to Charlotte on the turnaround service right there. Grab my sheet of paper. There we go. Two American aircraft here, a bit backlit. The 4-1 is the UN-10-5. This guy's going to be heading on over to Chicago O'Hare after arriving in from Washington Reagan. And then the close 737-800 is going to be heading on over to, so the first 77, we'll just say, is Miami turnaround, and then this guy is the Dallas-Fort Worth turnaround service right there. This American E145 is going to be heading on over to Philadelphia for us today on the turnaround service. Awesome to see that we're still getting these E145s here, actually getting 2 a day, and then that one Evenson 5. E145s are Republic, Evenson 5 is... Oh, sorry, E145s are Piedmont, and then the Evenson 5 is Republic. Sorry about that. The Breeze A220-300 is going to be heading on over to... come on, give me a good view here. Breeze A220-300, this guy's going to be heading on over to Charleston after arriving in from... Come on, can we focus? Stupid camera. Let's try this angle. Man, wouldn't focus. Sorry about that, but like I said, this guy was coming in from Charleston. He's going to be continuing on over to, we'll say, Las Vegas. And then finally for the airliners, we have this United 77 Nigeria. This guy's going to be heading on over to Washington Dulles. The other route we haven't used here are 3 routes that we have. Still excited for the Houston service to come around late March of next year. I think it's March 31st. Super excited for that to start up. But this guy just came in from Washington Dulles on the turnaround service. Have these 2 private jets right here. This NetJets Bombardier Challenger 300 is going to be heading on over to Yuma after arriving in from Palm Springs. And this privately owned one is going to be heading on over to Dallas Love Field after arriving in from Fort Lauderdale Executive Airport. We have a little bit to go over in today's video. We're going to start off here with the Southwest, little bit of Southwest news that we have right here. So this Southwest has a now entirely 1 day. We're getting a second daily flight on over to Saturday on that Tampa service. But now is just a 1 daily all around. The Sun Country seasonal service out to Minneapolis has ended. Would love to see that return. So now we're at this gate right here, gate 7. It's gonna be pretty empty unless I can get a Aer Lingus A321neo, as that is the only other aircraft that parks there. Outside of that, not much news to go on, or not too much news to cover there. Delta, we already getting. We already covered the 757. It was Saturday, October 14th, so I was correct about that for the first time. We're also getting a 6 daily flight on Friday now. Was a 5 daily right there. Sorry, stupid flight just will not leave me alone. Let's see here, American. The Miami service is now down to a 6 weekly from a 1 daily, so that definitely sucks. Breeze, and this is our last bit of news here. So New Orleans, that seasonal has ended, and then Charleston, that service is up to a 1 daily now from 4 weekly, so that's super awesome. We were able to get through that September month, and it is back up to 1 daily as it should be. So not much news to go over here. We are kind of starting to adjust to the fall season, getting into the holidays, so we'll expect to see some changes pick up, especially as we hit November, December. The holidays would definitely become a bit of an increase. Let me just move this back. There we go. Holidays will definitely start to bring a bit of an increase, I think, to these aircraft routes and stuff. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I am so sorry about this fly. It's just disrupting everybody. Dang. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please make sure to like and subscribe, as it really helped me out. And I will see you all in the next one.